What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Detached Garage. You're going to want to stick around today for some finished electrical work as well as some tips to make sure your spray foam is the best quality spray foam out there. So thank you so much, guys, for your tips on this garage door and that garage door over there. We are in the process of getting spray foam prep and ready. So we are not going to seal in these big garage doors before the spray foam comes. I think we will put some plastic up to get that covered, but we are just going to move forward with the spray foam along all these walls, 2 inches on the walls, 4 inches on the ceiling, and move forward without completely putting plywood up or anything like that. I think we're just going to do plastic on these walls. But what I wanted to talk to you today about is finished electrical and showing you some little items that will help take your air sealing to the next level. And then also I wanted to show you what we are doing for spray foam prep. Some things you might not think about that are going to take a little bit of time, but are going to help your spray foam take it really to that next level and make sure it lasts for a really long time. All right, guys, so let's talk finished electrical. The electrician was here to finish up the final pieces of the rough electrical installation before the inspection. And two big things got done. These two pieces of conduit got run. And so we go up, one of them goes straight up through the ceiling, the other one comes over the top and then comes over here and then comes over to this box over here. So like I said before, we are doing an outdoor box to help support an RV or an EV charger. So this box includes 3 different plugs, your standard 120 outlet, and then your other outlets as well. And so then what happens is this box is then backfed inside, and this is the conduit coming from the panel over there. And then what happens is once it comes into the box here, this wire comes out. Again, we went up, over, and down. And then this is gonna be a welding outlet here. So we'll have a 50 amp welding outlet and the 50 amp box on the outside there with those 3 outlets as well. So somebody comes over, they can plug their EV in, or you can park your RV outside and keep electricity running through it to keep it from freezing. So that conduit there, one of them runs over here, and then the other comes up over, goes over the ceiling, and then comes down here to this junction box. So this junction box, we ran 1-inch conduit here, which will support up to 100 amps of power coming into this box. And again, this is right where our internal EVSE or EV charger is going to go. And the reason we did 100 amps again is so we can backfeed the entire house with our EV if we want to. Some other things for electrical final installation. Some very, very good air sealing. So electrician came in and did all the caulking around all the exterior boxes that are coming in. The other thing they did is caulking around here to help with air sealing, and then more of a fire code, but the caulking through the top plate and also the fire blocking and fire breaks. So electrical is pretty much all done. We've got everything run to the panel. This will all get pulled out and moved out of the way when they do the 2 inches of spray foam. But we've got conduit run, we've got all of our wires run, and now we just need to hook up everything to the building. The other thing we've been doing is running some audio-visual cable. So we've got the outlet for the TV on this side, and then we've got 2 runs of Cat 6 in this box here. So what's going to happen is the workbench will go right here, and then we'll have the TV mounted up here. We've got this cable, which will go up to the soffit for just power over Ethernet for a camera on the back corner of the building there. And then we've got some speaker wire hanging down here and some speaker wire coiled up there as well. The other thing we did is we ran some Smurf tube up here just in case we wanted to run an HDMI cable. I still have to finish caulking this to get all the holes sealed up, similar to this box here. But we've got power coming into this box for the outside TV, and then Smurf tube coming down here, and I still have to run the Cat 6 cable to this TV outlet as well. But overall, we are pretty much done with electrical. So once the spray foam gets done, then we can put up the bat insulation. Then we can drywall these two walls here for this garage door, and this wall here for this garage door. Get the garage doors installed. Get the windows coming in for all the windows that'll be around there, and we will pretty much be sealed up. So, speaking of spray foam, let's talk prep. So let's talk spray foam prep, right? So sawdust on the bottom, why is that? We drilled through the top plate up here. So anywhere that's drilled through is gonna have some sawdust on the bottom that needs to get cleaned up and taken care of. Milwaukee cordless vacuum works really well for this. I'll link to the description of my review of that vacuum. But the other thing, don't forget, is not just the bottom plate here, but if you drilled through and you've got this fire blocking, there is likely some sawdust up there on top of that area from drilling through both of these as well. The other thing we're gonna do is we are going to tape down every single stud in here. And the reason we're gonna do that is it's super easy. You just start with packing tape up at the top, the clear plastic packing tape, and you run that tape down the stud. And the reason that is when they're going and spraying here and they're getting their 2 inches of spray foam, some spray foam will get left on the stud, and instead of coming back and scraping all this off, which there will be some of that to be done, if you run tape from the top to the bottom and then obviously run a strip across all your fire blocking as well, all you do is go up to the top and pull the tape down, and any overspray will come off. So it takes a little bit of time for prep, but it will save you a lot of time in the long run from going around and scraping and getting up and down a ladder and scraping some more. So we are gonna run a piece of tape down every single stud all the way around here in preparation for spray foam. So make sure your cavities are clean, your stud bays are clean, everything is vacuumed out along the top, and then we are going to run tape all the way down to make sure that we can clean up very quickly from the spray foam. Thank you so much for all of your comments on the garage doors and what to do with those. It was a huge help to hear your opinion on what we should do to get these taken care of. We'll get to that in a little bit to seal those up and get this thing enclosed. But if you have any questions on the flash and bat system, which is spray foam and then bat insulation on top of that before the drywall goes up, let me know in the comments below. If you have any questions on the air sealing or audio visual, put those in the comments below as well. So just a little update video for you today, and hopefully next week we'll have some pictures and time lapse of the spray foam going up. Thanks again for watching Detached Garage.